Hey everybody, welcome back. It's more Wargame, it's more wheel-ish time. Whatever. You know the drill, right? We're gonna roll for a deck and our spec. Did we wait, hold on. That Sherman Coalition? Did we not play it yet? I don't know why, but it feels so weird to see like an entry there with the dot dot dot. I never noticed that, I'll be honest. Well, like I said last time, you pretty much only have good, almost only good decks left. Okay, we roll DGZ. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, what did we roll last time again? I forgot. Was it... Oh, Eurocore Moto. I remember now. It was honestly a ridiculously good roll. Oh, Airborne. Oh, no. Wow, we're back, baby. You're so back with garbage decks. Alright, well... I'm not looking forward to this one. But honestly, it might still be one of the better decks that we could have gotten with Airborne, I'll be honest. Like, we got Escorts, we got a Tiger. We got some good infantry. Did we get Core Marinier? Well, if we don't get Core Marinier, it's not that great. Before I look into it, in fact, I'm not sure if the Dutch give us much outside of their weapon teams. Like, their Stodrippen, I'm pretty sure, are not available in Airborne. Weapon teams wise, they don't really add much to Germany. They don't get any. I mean, what do they get, right? They get the dragon teams. They get flamers, but I'm not sure if we really need them for airborne. Infantry tab wise, I don't think they add a whole lot. I think most of what they add is really helicopter tab, air tab, recon, and tank tab. They got the AMX 13s. That's actually huge. That is huge. They should get the AMX 13s, which would be great, honestly. You even get this. Interesting. Not sure if that's a mistake or not, but I'm not complaining. We shouldn't need the Jupiter. We can use this for the infantry CV. We get Stotorippen, but we don't get Cormorani, which is sad. Obviously, we want Fallschirmjäger 90 and base Fallschirmjäger. I think it's worth paying the 5 points for the extra HP. Plus, later on, we definitely want to use those to soak damage. Although, we gotta be careful that we're not doing without it essentially a healer rush, right? At least you get good shocks. Great shocks, in fact. The transport is basically a Doni, right? It's like a basic QE. It's the same thing. Except you don't get an MG3, which has 10% more accuracy and stabilizer, which is pretty relevant on a unit like this. Milan 2. Honestly, a card of Liga Fast 2 is probably still worth it. Maybe a card of Milan 1 for the spam. I'll be honest. Okay, sure, let's run a card of these as well. Might as well, because we only get 2 cards of Stutz. I don't think we need Deckungsgruppe. I don't think we need Wurblöck or Genie. We get Roland 3s. And a mortar. Lars, if we need 2 activation points, this will probably be the first unit to get cut. MX13 is huge. We want the Tiger. We want KCT. We even get a wheeled autocannon. Wow, get some solid stuff in here. But I probably should run more recon. We get these in a Lynx, right? The Lynx is good. It's fast, 6 HP, nimble. Right, that's one of the disadvantages of the CH53G. It's very big, right? So it's easy to hit and it has bad acceleration and deceleration values. So even if the top speed or the speed shown is higher than a Lynx, on most maps, unless they're really large, the Lynx is gonna unload the infantry, or the infantry is gonna arrive faster because the Lynx is gonna unload faster and such. Plus, the Lynx is 6 HP and small, right? Small is essentially ECM, right? Or size is essentially ECM. So it's both 6 HP, so many missiles will one-shot it, and it is harder to hit, which is really good. In here, this has 2 front armor, which is neat. It's good base defense. Okay, basically we want kind of everything in here. Sure, let's run this. Maybe there's gonna be a use for it. They're cheap. I don't. It's such like if it had decent accuracy, I think that'd be a use case for it. But then you compare this to a 40-point Hot 1 helicopter, which has 4 Hot 1s, but it's on a Gazelle, so it's very fast. It's very small, so it's harder to hit, and has ATGMs that both hit more often and hit harder, right? If it had like 45% accuracy with the veterancy, it might actually be worth taking. But like this, I don't think so. KWS is gonna be absolute bonkers. MLU is great as well. We are lacking activation points. Peace Run is a must. It's incredibly good multi-roll. We need more activation points. Holy. What do we cut? I'll be honest, you can probably cut the Roland. You can probably cut one of you and just take an upvet. Honestly, I think I'll still upvet it. You only lose 4 and still get 18. We still need more activation points, actually. Holy. You can definitely cut one of you. Maybe even both. Peace Run is a must. F104G, not, it's still 60 points, which is really cheap. Is this the only rocket pod plane in here? I think it is. It is. We still need 4 activation points. I want the entire air tab. I want it. Okay, we cannot get rid of you. I did not expect to have such activation point issues, I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, I'll be honest. I'll cut you. We have the escort. Maybe the bow isn't necessary either. If we have 2 cards of ASFs plus the F104G, we have this for some soft sniping targets. We need Seed. Might even run 2 cards. HE Bomber, probably best running the IDS. It has 30% ECM. Could run this as well for some additional anti-tank, plus it has 2 salvos. Anything else? A chip cluster that is also multi-roll. If this had aim 9s, I might actually run this. 5 napalm bombs isn't that bad. Cluster I don't think we need. Maybe, I'll be honest, maybe a second card of IDSs. This might be the way to go. Think. We are admittedly a tad bit light on ASFs for an airborne deck, I'll be honest. But we have a lot of multi-rolls as well, don't forget that. And with the free veterancy, pretty much everything with aim 9s is gonna be hardened or lower. And aim 9s have pretty decent base accuracy, right? This being the worst short-range missiles we have in our air tab. I mean, it's on the ton of planes. Basically everything but the MLU when it comes to short-range missiles. But it's a solid one. Do we need the bow? It might still be nice to have, I think. I think we get more use out of the bow than... out of the anti-air bow than the rocket pod bow. Then again, having the fob, right? This is 30 points. It's dirt cheap. And snaps are good. Snaps are really good rocket pods. One of the best ones on Blue 4. Right? They have better accuracy. Which is a lot. Like, which is worth a lot. Even if it doesn't look like it. Especially if they're not like huge rockets like the 122 millimeters on the S13s. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think we want. Okay, here's the thing: we want air superiority anyway, so I think it's worth running this. I don't think we should have the need to run this. I'll be honest. And with a fob, we can get so much value out of these. They're so cheap, and if we can keep them alive and keep rearming them, we won't need to really bother about what it's shooting at. Sure, maybe it's gonna waste its entire salvo killing a 5-pointer, but as long as it survives and at least kills it or helps in one way or another, probably still worth it. It's reasonably fast, very small, so it accelerates and decelerates fast. I think it's worth running. Yeah, let's give this a shot. We have an acceptable ground game for an airborne deck. It's certainly not top tier, but we have MX-13s, we have at least a special forces in the truck, and we have the autocannon vehicle, and even ground-based radar AA. Maybe we should downvet this, we only get 3. All things considered, probably one of the, like, definitely in the top 50% of airborne decks when it comes to, let's say, major nations and coalitions. Certainly not S tier, but probably like top 20%, maybe even like 15 or 10%. Like, sure, US is probably better because you get lots of ground stuff. Soviets is definitely the best one, or even Red Airborne, but am I going crazy saying this might be even better than Eurocore Airborne? Like, yes, you lose the Rafale, yes, you lose the Tigers and Panthers, but having Apaches, like the Escort, is really good. And the kinetic AMX-13s in a tank and recon tab, wheeled autocannon. It's certainly very good still. Alright. This is gonna be it. I shall see you in a second for ranked. No AI generated generals in. Okay, Lost Tuna. I'm not sure if this is good or bad. On the one hand, it is very good for plane spam. On the other hand, it's very small, so that I think if you don't win the opener or if you can't really spam planes, and your opponent really is like a good deck against like air spam, like once it's settled in, gonna be tough. Let me put it this way, right? We're also playing against blue 4 as well. Let me put it this way. We might very much be in the advantage deck-wise, but I'm not an experienced airborne player, so that is an issue. We will need these bad boys. Maybe I should get them in a double stack. Although we shouldn't. Their trucks that have horrible off-road speed, so I really want them to start on the road. But let's lead with this. Just because it's on the ground, I'm also gonna get one for here. It's gonna... Then again, the Lynx is pretty fast, but also more expensive. Alright, give this a shot. Really? Nothing? Oh my god. Am I gonna get healer rushed here? I should probably get a KWS early. Some of these early. I'm just gonna buy them for now to have the points saved up. Get an early Milan as well. We don't need these ASAP. They're what, 90 points together? 100 points, okay. Get one of those bows. Like, why did what? Not even saying hi, really? Rude. Blue dragons, huh? Smoke. Alright, alright. Yumaru. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get a stinger in our base just in case. Ah, we lost the Fallschirmjäger squad there. Killed pretty much all the AA. Well, except for the ninja, of course. Oh, we missed once. Let's try to go for it. It already used 2 missiles. Oh, it stunned us, really? Oh my god, you lucky son of a gun. You lucky son of a gun. Rearm you. There's Kyumaru. Right, he's gonna have to lick his wounds. So that helps us. Right, kill that. It's this Cobra. Let's get the Stinger squad down there. Actually, maybe we should get a... Oh, we don't have the AA bow in there. Now I kinda wish I did. God dang it. We can try to snipe it with our peace rain. And get more MILANs in here. Oh, we should try to snipe the ninja with our peace rain. What should kill us either way? As the ninja does. Oh, we got a crit on it, I think. We might have. We definitely might have. I landed with it. But we still had line of sight on there, thanks to our helicopters. Oh, this is actually a really good opener for us. Also some Tokyo and stuff, pretty sure. Get a CV to get an early lead. AFV. Oh, Hudoren actually. Okay, sure. M36s. It was very important that we hit that. Otherwise a grenade launcher could just mess us up hard. Ooh. Yep, that's what I feared. I was afraid of when that missile came out, that the explosion would Kyumaru. I did not pay attention to the name of the Kyumaru, so I don't know if it's the same one. I can only assume that it is. It's a hawk. Should consider getting some seed for sure. Get 50k, man. Let's first get some supplies for MILAN squad. That 50k is actually such a pain in the butt. Alright, I'll fucking get it as code already. Fine. But you really need something against the M36 spam. This is probably best because it also has full range. The Recon Tab one has less range, so it's not ideal in this circumstance. There's a KF-16C. I kind of want to go for it, but there's the Hawk, so he might try to bait me into it. Plus, at this point, the 52D is also almost ready again. Because my getting a crit, I was at like 3 HP or something. The 52D was at 2 HP. Oh, is he trying to go for me? I'll go for you. Oh, there it is. Oh, the stealth. You know what? If you can kill this, that'd be a good trade, but I got baited. I just got baited here. I didn't even get hit once. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Good bait, good bait. Thank goodness he doesn't have shooting at thingies turned on. Bait, man. Call me Jason, because the way I got baited, man. Okay, oh, that was really bad. Not like you expect anything better from me now, do you? Alright, I still have my tiger. I'm an idiot. Completely forgot about that tiger. But here's the good thing. Blue Dragons doesn't have the best bombers, right? I think an infantry heavy deck like mine that plays very wide and not like spammy, it's probably very good. Or like very, very difficult for our opponent. Seems like that Chumat really is killed after that F84 run. See if we can waste some ninja missiles, because they did buy a new one, our opponent. Hawk in there. Here's the spam. Let's get more of these. Right now I don't think I really need to invest into... There it is. Nice. I want to view another supply truck as well. Right, that's 3 missiles gone. And with this it's 4. What's your speed? 280? I'm a tiny bit faster. Nice. It's still 2 left though. It's a down vetted. Are you trying to gun run me? Maru. He just evac'd with his ASFs. Let's not go for it. Let's not go for it. There's still the Hawk. I don't wanna get greedy. Or that could be a side shot. It was a side shot. With the last missile. Oh my god, Fritz. The Milan, the little Milan that could. When was the last time? Wargame really wants me back. That was a clutch Milan. You know that every other time that Milan would have missed. But because I left Wargame alone for so long, it wanted to say, please stay here with me. And you know, what can I say except thanks? That was a clutch Milan. Was MX-13 is also like amazing, of course. Actually, I have more range. I don't want to be too aggressive. There could be like a Hawk or even a man pad there. Although I'd be surprised if anyone runs man pads in unspec. I'm gonna leave the stingers here in case, you know, there's ASFs flying there trying to bait me again. Might have just realized that Jupiter is or even he's just moving up because of the MX-13. Ooh, can't even spot me here. That's very good to know. Oh, I just got line of sight again because the smoke was fading. Just for good measure. Because we're in such a good position. And again, because they don't... I mean, they could run the Peace Pheasant one, right? The Bomber one. Especially... It did get buffed, although it got a bit nerfed again. It used to be 4 per card in Blue Dragons and at 90 points, which was admittedly a bit too much. Now it's, I think, back to 100 points and 2 per card. You know, it was 3 per card, but with the availability bonus, it turns to 4. Ninja is back. Can you land fast enough? I don't think you can. Okay, good to know that the Ninja is back. It could be cheaper, let's just get 3 of you to roam through the forests again. Okay, you can't see me. I see how this is probably Rican in there. Fair enough. Another escort. Actually, it's got the snaps. But yeah, Peace Pheasants are unlikely. Other decks, especially like Blue Dragons, might spam like what's it called? Hawks, right? The cheap bombers. Or J7s for Blue Dragons, Red Dragons. Those would be that needs that would definitely mean that I have to keep air superiority and have to keep circling ASFs, because they will, especially because of how fast they tend to rearm, they will definitely just like murder my positions, right? Because of how fast they rearm, you can easily afford to run them even for just 1 infantry squad, which means that playing wide is not nearly as effective as it is against decks that either don't have good bombers or run like bombers that really have to read up for a long time, or 1 per card, you know, where a single one, like losing a single one is like huge, right? But against Blue Dragons, most people don't really run. I mean, the Peace Pheasant nowadays you probably do see, but no, I think you get what I'm trying to say here. There's a lot of stuff there. Wastes its ammo again. Hello! Oh, really? Almost died. Okay, once. Let's get more MILANs in there. We also have this thing here. Might not be a bad unit right now. Missed. Oh, come on, Milan. It's really made this really... Oh, there you go. Put the bar pretty high up, huh? No way that the Cobra is gonna win against an elite .driven squad. Supply. Actually, just upload you in there. See, radar's back. Oh, a side shot. A bit aggressive with their K1s, is it not? You're trying positioning me. Nope, that's not exactly where I am. I'm sorry. And that Cobra is dead. It's back. Those are probably Ogionsa. That's GG. There you go. GG to somebody who doesn't even like say anything. Why you gotta be so rude, man? I mean, it was a good match. Honestly, it might have been the best matchup we could have gotten. Blue Dragons, from my experience, just hates playing against infantry heavy decks unless, you know, you can just do forest fights or something against a deck with a bad AT and you just keep your K1s alive the whole time. But most infantry heavy decks have solutions against that, at least good ones. But for example, Baltic Moto, I hated playing against Baltic Moto with Blue Dragons. And honestly, I probably hate playing against this deck as well. Especially on an open map like this, if we don't win the opener. Your AA, it's not bad, but it's not quite suited for airborne decks. And the ASFs, not too consistent either, right? Surely, like most decks, you could build it specifically against an airborne deck, right? But I don't think out of like, let's say, strong decks, I don't think we could have asked for a better matchup. Like maybe Landjut with their radar AA and staying focused on the automatic. You could maybe use it with Seed, but I don't know. It's hard for me to say, but this was definitely best matchup we could have got. One of the best matchups. So yeah. Falchimiga did an amazing job, but kind of what you expect. Tiger was really good as well, getting the 2 ninja kills. Yeah, that's the thing with helicopters, right? Even users like unarmed helicopters in these situations, very crucial. Baiting the ammo out of the ninja, very important. Surprised that my opponent kept buying those ninjas, but you know. Still, I hope you enjoyed it. I actually did, despite fearing the worst. And I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.